I'm nervous. Welcome back, Unfiltered Fitness. We are back. Not that I think anyone really realised we
really missed us.
But we missed us, and we've missed these catch-ups because do you know what? We don't actually catch up that much.
No, I haven't spoken to you in ages.
So we've gone back to, you know what? Let's have our catch-ups. I was thinking let's just go for like a Nando's, as Charlotte likes, weekly to have our catch-up. Like, well, why don't we go back to the podcast and film it? So
I voted to keep Nando's in, but
she loves Nando's. Anyway, so for the people that weren't watching before or just don't remember us because whatever, we're not fair. Unfiltered Fitness, we are just two bang average girls trying to survive, running, fitness, high rocks, all things, working, and get through it, trying to keep it unfiltered and just say all the honest truths. We're not like, I would say super good athletes. We're not even athletes. We're just bang average.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
Joking.
Well, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Charlotte. I am a bang average athlete, but I also work in fitness, so my entire life pretty much revolves around fitness. So
yeah, like you literally work in a gym. If you're not working in the gym, you're training in a gym. If you're not doing that, you're doing the gym content.
Yeah.
You literally like eat and breathe fitness. Where I'm the opposite. I'm like the ultimate corporate girl working a typical 8 till 5, which often goes into stupid hours anyway for my job.
Which is why it was impossible to film these podcasts.
Yeah, like already today I've done 3.5, maybe 4 hours of driving for work.
Yeah, that's
on
ridiculous.
top of actually sitting behind my laptop and doing my job. So yeah, I'm the ultimate corporate girl who's opposite to Charlotte, who tries to do as much fitness as possible, tries to get in all my running, probably way too many classes and gym sessions a week for what I should be doing, but that's what I enjoy. And then I spiral and then we have to talk it over.
Yeah.
And Charlotte has to remind me that I can't do everything. So that is basically us.
Yeah. No one actually knows how our High Rocks Birmingham doubles went last year.
Oh shit, because we didn't.
We filmed before and then that's when we stopped.
Yeah.
We got way too busy. So that was like end of October.
I feel like that is a whole different episode because that is a story in itself. High Rocks Birmingham last year. That was an emotional roller coaster. But we'll save that for a different episode. But
then we went to Madeira.
Another emotional one for me.
Emotional. Yeah, true.
And you actually. Basically, why did you disappear? We've had an emotional time. 5 bullet points to explain it. I blew up my life.
Put it nicely.
Yeah. So that grenade that was, I just put it in the middle of me, pulled the pin, blew up my life. Got obsessed with fitness, also fell out of love with fitness, got emotionally overwhelmed with everyone and anyone, and I think I'm a walking contradiction. I kind of hid and then also went, hi.
Yeah.
If that makes sense without like...
It's like, blow up my life, hide, never mind, it's fine, no it's not.
Yeah, I was very back and forth. Yeah, we just didn't have time for the podcast. And I think for me, actually, I definitely wasn't in the place to actually be open and honest with everyone on here. And I don't want to do it if I'm not going to be like my authentic self. So I need to just go through that period of my life and then I will come back and maybe share some of it.
Yes.
Maybe use some. What about you? 5 bullet points that weren't really 5 bullet points.
Phoebe blew up our High Rocks.
Guilty.
Emotional mess in Madeira. Then we just got really busy. Like,
yeah,
I was really got busy the first like 3 months of the year training for High Rocks solo. You just contradicted everything, all of our timings.
Yes.
And we kind of just got lazy with this.
Yeah.
Not with fitness, just with this.
Well, do you know what? Actually, I did not got lazy, but I took a complete break from after Madeira, November to December time.
I can't even remember what I did in that time, to be honest.
I didn't run. I didn't really train. I just...
Oh yeah, your knee was really bad, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I just gave myself a complete and utter emotional break. I know I'd had an emotional back end of the year where I just didn't know who I was, what I was, if I was coming, if I was going. So the back end of last year, I did no fitness pretty much over November and Christmas, which is actually crazy to think about. What did I do?
Because, I don't know. You went back to the gym a little bit, like
a little bit.
weightlifting kind of.
Not much.
But
So again, we had nothing to speak about because I was
yeah, that is true.
doing nothing.
Yeah, we really didn't really have much to speak about. Well, another thing that we missed, I'm still horrifically single.
I knew you were going to say that. I was trying to keep a straight face. Be like, what's she going to say? What's she going to say?
That's that.
Yeah. So if anyone used to watch our old podcast where we were talking about like gym boys and like good etiquette in the gym and what we like, maybe if you're still looking out and wanting to message Charlotte, go back and watch those episodes and slide in.
No, I feel like I'm a different person now. Don't watch those ones.
Yeah, do you know what? I think you are. You have grown a lot since I think we both have actually.
Yeah.
I feel like a different person. I feel like you're more
I think for me, just from the start of this year. It's like,
this year.
This year is how I've grown.
Go on then. What I'm going to use that as a microphone. Why have you grown? Because I wonder if you think the same as what I think of you.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I was quite mature anyway.
I'll give you that.
But thank you. But mainly work-wise, that's probably one of the biggest things. Maybe like I don't know how to word it. Like,
so your vocab definitely hasn't matured or grown.
No. No. Yeah, fun fact actually, we was on holiday when I was with my brother and everyone, and they all like to read, big readers. I don't mind reading on holiday, but I'm a slow reader.
I'm a slow reader.
So every day we'd set 30 minutes.
Unless it's a romance book, and then, oh my gosh, I've got to get to the end because I need to find out that bit of smut.
We set 30 minutes, and it was like whoever reads the most pages in the 30 minutes, you know, every day. Reading exercise, lost every day.
Your family holidays sound awful.
We just did it on the sunbed.
Sarah and Alan.
But they weren't there. We did it on the sunbed. We're like, right, 30 minutes to see how far you can get. It was kind of just a test for them to laugh at me, to see how little pages I could read.
How many pages did you do?
I can't remember, probably like 15.
I don't think that's bad.
There were little pages as well. Anyway, yeah, vocab hasn't improved. Maybe like self-care side of things. No, that's. Prioritise myself a little bit more.
Yeah.
What was you gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say prioritise yourself. You've got a lot better like your yeses and your nos.
Yeah, I'm a bit more selfish, but not in a bad way.
No, in a good way. Because Charlotte used to be like, yeah, and you'd run yourself really down. When now you're like, no, Fia, I'm going for a nap.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I hear it.
Last week when we were supposed to film this, it was really, really, really hot, and it gets hot in here. She texted me saying, like, she got back from work and was like, oh, it's just gone in, like, it's really, really hot. Let me read the text because the timings really make me laugh. So it's
anyone that doesn't know Charlotte, she is a serial napper. She's also a type A girl, so everything will be scheduled to the hour, wrote in a list, and she will schedule when she's going to get tired and when she's going to have a nap.
Yeah, but sometimes I am my own enemy with that though, because if something doesn't go to plan, it's like, Anyway, she texted me at 8 minutes past 5 saying, babe, it's way too hot in here, it's like a sauna. I was like, oh, let's leave it for today then. She replied at 5:14, we're not having very good luck. I then replied at 6:45 because once I saw that message, I instantly fell asleep. I was like, right, but I'm going for a nap then.
How do you manage that? Let me say, I don't have a job now to do.
Yeah, because I'm so tired all the time. But yeah.
Oh my god. What's changed about me?
Physical, mental, emotional.
Physical, I've lost muscle and got a bit flubby.
Okay, flubby, that's a new word.
But not in a bad way. My focus changed to my marathon and ultra marathon, so I wasn't training, so I've just naturally lost the muscle, so that's changed.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad about it. I will get it back. Gonna get mad about it when I don't get it back, but right now we're positive about it. What else has changed about me? I've started looking at fitness a bit healthier than last time. I think, especially in the first half of this year. So what month are we in?
June. Halfway through the year.
From January to June, I've locked in. I've had one goal, well, two goals, but at that point, one goal, and I was really strict to myself, and I said, nope. Anything else that doesn't help that goal, I am not doing.
You've been a lot better at that this year, to be fair.
Well, previously we were like, oh, let's book a high rocks, let's book a marathon, let's book an ultra marathon, we can train for it all in one go. Where this year I had London Marathon in April. I knew I had that January to start training for, and I didn't do anything else. Well, obviously I still went to the gym and whatnot, but I didn't do anything else that could distract me from it.
Yeah.
I mean, I did chuck in a high rocks relay,
focus.
but that's a relay, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
So I've been laser focused in a good way, which normally I wasn't like that last time. What else? I'm trying to be kinder to myself, which I think I'm 50-50 on compared to last time.
Good.
And I probably got more irresponsible with money.
Right.
Yeah.
Same, to be fair.
I think
I was never responsible with money.
You've never been responsible with
No.
money, but I've always been responsible with it. But I feel like this year I've just been like, screw it, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
So I have been a little bit irresponsible.
That's what I tell myself every day.
Yep. So maybe you've rubbed off on me like that. What events have people missed that we've done which we'll cover off? So we've done, since the last podcast, a High Rocks doubles together.
Yeah, that was October.
Then we went into an ultra marathon in Madeira together.
Yeah.
And then you did
We did the relay, the High Rocks relay first.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I did in February, actually. I did like a 5k time trial, didn't go very well.
That's another episode as well.
Then it was the High Rocks relay.
Yeah.
Then the week after was my High Rocks solo. And
High Rocks solo.
then I did a half marathon with my brother. It was his first half marathon.
Woo!
Then you did London Marathon.
Yeah.
Then
I did
your ultra.
Girona ultra marathon.
Yeah.
And you've done
Just done the fun run.
Fun run.
That was fun.
In the name.
It actually was fun.
It
though.
was.
Like,
it did look fun when you did it.
Yeah.
So we've actually done a lot of events. Considering I keep telling myself I haven't done that many events this year.
Yeah, you've done a lot.
Even though it's only been 2 this. No, I'm gonna screw that. We've done a lot.
Yeah,
we've done a lot. So we will touch upon those in the future episodes.
And then I haven't got anything until September now. Big half.
Yeah, me either. Nothing till September.
Are you actually going to do it though?
That's up for debate still. I want to do it, but their backyard ultra consists on the same day. So,
Oh, it's the same day?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's a debate at the moment.
And then that takes us all the way to High Rocks Birmingham again.
Yeah.
In October.
And that's really been our lives.
I mean, it's the same really, we just haven't recorded as much.
I think another reason why we took a break from the podcast was just pressures of social media. For me, obviously I post loads on my social media account to keep, one, me accountable, and two, just I enjoy creating content and sharing it, but it got to the point where I think it became almost a chore. It was like, if I haven't posted that I've trained, people won't know or people won't believe it. And the pressures of keeping up with social media and putting out stuff that I thought was worthwhile that people wanted to watch, rather than like actually just posting what I enjoyed doing, everything, TikTok, Instagram, I was like, I don't want to know about it. I didn't delete the apps, but I did just distance myself.
I think you do just have to post for what you want to post though, not what you think other people want to see when it's your account.
I do now, but definitely the back end of last year and probably the start of this year, it was really like I was getting the ick at watching other people's content. Sorry guys, but I know it was like my ick. It wasn't because of their content, if that makes sense. I was like, why are you even posting that? But I would post the exact same thing. I was just like, ew, like what are we doing?
Yeah.
But that was a me thing, that wasn't an anybody else thing. I was just like hating on, I think, just
social media. Yeah.
Life and social media at that point. Mainly social media. I was getting very caught up with the pressures, and I just, I
think it's like, it's just, what's the word, like, it's not tiring, but it's exhausting. Like, you edit a video, it's like, great. Like, I don't know how influencers do it. They edit it, post it on Instagram. Once I've done that, I'm like, and I'm like, I've got to post it on TikTok. I'm like, no, I can't be asked to post it on TikTok. And then it's like, just, you have to constantly be creative, basically. And it can let you burn out quite quickly.
I think I started like second guessing myself, especially the back end of last year. I'd post something and then be like, oh, what if such and such thinks that about me? Or what if they think that? Or what if they've got the wrong impression? And like, that never used to be me.
Yeah.
I think when I blew up my life a little bit, I just spiraled on all fronts. All of a sudden I was like, I'm not good enough runner, I'm not good in the gym, my body looks the wrong shape, my content is weird.
Well, that happened, like, and then High Rocks Birmingham, I take the piss that she blew it up, but it didn't go very well. So that's probably knocked your confidence.
Yeah.
And then obviously we went into an ultra, which is just completely different anyway. And then that's probably when it affected social media and stuff then, maybe?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, probably the lead up to the High Rocks doubles, actually, because we weren't really posting much about that High Rocks doubles.
No.
And then we were expecting to have a really good time. Like, we were expecting a good PB.
Yeah.
And then
got to sled push.
No, I think we got to Baccckkkk, and I was like, oh, shit, I do not feel well. Something is wrong here.
It's the one video, I'm actually going to put it in, of the sled push.
For people that don't know,
yeah, you can explain.
I was really, really ill during our High Rocks doubles, and it was all self-inflicted. I gave myself food poisoning by eating some.
But at the time, we didn't clock or realise that she'd given herself food poisoning.
I didn't know. Like,
so during the race,
yeah, I probably wouldn't have done it before. No, I would have still tried to race. That's a lie. I remember turning up to the race, trying to eat a bit, and I was like, I feel a bit. My tummy's a bit.
This video, watch right at the start. You just go away.
It actually gives me PTSD. I've never ever in my life had food poisoning until that moment, and we were literally running, and the first row we told ourselves we're not going to go out hot, and I was like blowing up, and I was thinking, look at my watch.
I think we did.
Like, we're not going out hot. Why am I blowing up? And we all know my heart rate can go sky high, so I thought I was just in my head panicking. A lot of pressure on this High Rocks. It was my first event in a long time, in different change of circumstances. So I think that had knocked my confidence anyway. And I thought, whatever. Got to Baccckkkk, the first station. I'm on it, and I'm like, not feeling good. Charles takes over, and I still can't sort it out. And I'm doing another one, and I remember looking up, and I was like, whoa, something's not right. We went on the second run, and me and Charles had this thing that she can shout at me. She can say, like, Fee, sort your shit out. Let's get a move on. Like, we're not nice to each other, and we know that. And you were really like, Fee,
I was being horrible to her because I didn't know that it was food poisoning.
Yeah.
And then even we got to like some of the other stations, I said to Sean, our friend, I said, can you shower her, please? I said, because she needs to sort herself out. I was like, this is pathetic.
And we know our plan. We know when each other take over on the stations. We don't just wing it. We know exactly where to do it. And it was a sled pull, and it was my turn. And Charlotte was doing hers. She looked at me to change, and I went,
I had to do sled push. I had to do 2 legs of sled push back to back on my own.
But fair play to you, like, just the eye contact alone, you knew, you were like, shit, okay, let's go. And it was just hanging on for dear life that whole race, because I didn't know if I was going to keep anything in my body. Put it that way. But
we still finished it in a very respectable time.
We did still get a good time. I kept everything in my body until after the race.
Yeah.
After the race, different story.
Insert photo, bin photo.
The medics tried to get me, didn't they?
Oh my god, do you remember that girl that just kept pouring water over you at the end, and then you were she was really hot, to be fair. This girl was like pouring water over her shoulders to make her feel better, but she poured way too much, so then Phoebe was just sat there like this.
What's the thing called? Like, I don't know what it means actually. I probably should say it, like the waterboarding or something.
Okay, it's not waterboarding.
That's what I felt like. I was on my back, legs in the air, and this girl was just, and I thought,
yeah, I was like, okay, stop now, please.
Yeah. So you've missed out on that. Then let's skip. Not long, a month.
It was a week. What are you going to go to?
Madeira.
A week.
No, it wasn't a week.
A week. Yeah.
We were so immature.
Yeah, we did the High Rocks on the Friday, and the Madeira was on the Saturday the week after.
Oh my gosh. Then we skipped to Madeira. Already a questionable trip, let's put it that way. Great trip with you girlies, loved it.
Yeah, it was good.
Great trip with the lads, to be fair. Just group dynamics were, I blew up my life.
Rocky.
We went into the race, great, loving life. I was living life. I was like, yeah, look at me, independent, strong woman, I can do this. Shah, how are you getting on?
I got stung by a wasp, and it all went downhill from there.
Remember Charlotte actually fought a tree. Like, a tree scraped her. She was like, every
stabbed it with the
pole and just came out of the tree. And I was running ahead, and I was like,
what is wrong with her?
Is she okay? Then she got stung by a bee. That bee again got violently abused. Violent.
It was painful. That there was a lot of them. It stung Sean as well.
They were bad, actually. So I was living life quite a bit, even though it was a horrendous run. Charles, how were you living life on that run?
Oh no, I never wanted something to be over so fast in my life. When we finished, finally, got back, I just left my poles. I just gave them to some random person.
She tried to give away all of her running equipment. She was like, I'm not running ever again distance, take it all.
I was going to throw my shoes in the sea with Sean, but then I didn't because my mum brought me them as a Christmas present.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the lads threw their shoes in the sea, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was a really good run. I enjoyed it. God's honest truth, though, I wouldn't have got through it without you, and I think I found it even more enjoyable because I knew how much you were hating it, so I found it funny.
Yeah.
It was like that love-hate. I was like, she hates it more than this.
Yeah.
That means I could be the positive one, and like I will start to believe it.
I don't think I cried as much as I did in Jurassic. I definitely cried.
No, but Jurassic, you were in like horrific pain.
Yeah, I hadn't ran for like 3
Madeira,
years,
you were just over it.
Yeah,
I think there's a bit of a difference. I don't think you cried in Madeira, did you?
Probably.
I think you did actually.
That's a bold assumption to make.
Yeah.
That I didn't cry, but yeah.
Ads cried. Do we bait him out?
No, let's not. That's a sore subject, I think.
Sorry, Ads.
Day one wasn't very good for him.
Day one wasn't good for him. He forgot to eat. He forgot to drink. He had a cry. But that's what happens when you don't eat or drink, Ads. But no, it was actually, we were all quite concerned for him because we've never seen him in that stage. But this is what ultras do for you. How many ultra marathons had Ads ran before?
Don't know.
A lot. He's like an experienced long distance runner. Just fueling went wrong, and that was him.
They will just constantly surprise you in different ways.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm not doing anymore.
She's going to do more.
They keep trying to persuade me to do this backyard ultra.
You're going to do it.
I'm not going to. Do you know who has booked that?
Sean.
No. Has he?
No, I don't know. I just thought. I promise I don't know. Sorry, Sean.
He better not have booked it. Amber?
No way!
Did she not tell you?
She was asking me about it on Friday. She's like, I've been told you're doing it.
Yeah, she's booked it.
Do you know what? An backyard ultra, everyone can do.
Yeah.
It's 7k roughly on the hour every hour. You can tap out whenever you want.
Yeah.
I personally do not want to tap out before I hit the ultra points because it's a backyard ultra.
What's the point? Just do a marathon.
But people join backyard ultras to do like a half marathon without the pressure so they can stop. So she's going to do it.
I'm not doing it.
She's going
to come and watch. It's only around the corner.
She's going to do it. She's going to do it.
I'd say no to more things now.
They
got me. I became friends with them when I said yes to everything. Now I say no to things. They don't like me anymore. I'm joking.
I don't know. Okay, so after Madeira, what was the next? Your Hyrox solos.
Yeah, that was really good. My first solos.
Woo! She actually did smash it.
It was really good.
You did smash that.
Apart from my tantrum on the balls.
Oh my gosh! Yes, please insert.
I got
clip
so
here.
in my head about the wall balls. I had chalk on my hands, so I didn't want to just go like this. So I just went like this.
Do you know what though? She was doing. You were going solid. You were on the time that you planned. She was. You could see in her face as well. Like you were fighting for your life in certain points.
It was the last run,
but you were pushing through it. Like you were doing amazing. You got to wall balls, and it was almost like, it was like, shit, I'm almost there, but you just need that extra push.
Yeah.
And all the lads were behind you, and I thought, no, I'm going to go the opposite side, so when you have a break, you can see me.
Yeah, you was perfect.
And she was doing it, I was like, fucking go, come on. And she just sits and goes, I was like, don't laugh at her. But you absolutely smashed that one.
But anyone that did London Olympia, let's just talk about the last lap because it was silly. The last run, sorry, was ridiculously long.
Like Ring of Roses.
It was just stupidly long. It must have been like 1.5 kilometres.
Jeez.
Pushing to 1.7. It felt like it just went on forever. That's why I was so dead when I went into the wall balls.
But you did it and you smashed it.
I was very happy with that. I would do another solos, but I haven't really got time for one this year, to be honest.
Yeah, you've got a lot.
Yeah.
What was the next event after that? I think we've had a big break after that, and it was
it was mainly just I did a half marathon for my brother, but I didn't really train for that properly. That was a little bit harder than I expected it to be. I was like, yeah, I can do a half marathon, but because I didn't train for it, I was like,
yeah, you thought
he could have probably ran away from me, but he didn't.
You were like, I'm the runner of the family.
Yeah,
I'll babysit my brother.
Humbled.
And then, you got humbled.
Yeah,
which is good. And then it goes into
then it's you.
London Marathon. Finally got a spot in London Marathon. Did it, loved it, smashed it.
Worst race to ever watch. Like, it's great, atmosphere, brilliant. I don't think I could do it again.
Yeah, like, you were amazing watching.
to spot people in the crowd, to even get to the front of a barrier, to get around London itself. Like, I knew it was going to be busy, I'm not that stupid, but it was like silly busy. And then to actually get home, like to get out of that park bit where everybody finishes, it took me and Lamar ages to get out of that park. Then we went to one tube station that I'd been on earlier on in the day, closed because there was tube strikes. Then we went to a different one, closed. I was like, Lamar, I just want to get on a tube and just go home.
Why do I feel like you're more traumatised? In fact, not feel, I know that you are more traumatised about watching the race than I am of running it.
So it's such a long day.
But I actually loved it. Everyone was like, oh, it was really hard, it was hot. Yes, it was really hard and it was really hot. I don't know if it's because I told myself it's the only thing I'm focusing on for the year. All I had to do is get to that race and run it. So naturally, even if it was really bad conditions, I was going to love that day.
Yeah.
But I absolutely loved that run start to finish.
No, don't get me wrong, the atmosphere was good and I would like to do London Marathon.
And do you know what? It was the first race I have done going into it with no injury.
Yeah.
Coming out with no injury and recovering like straight away.
That's because you were sensible. It's like proof.
Only took me how many years to learn it, and it was even, I remember we were staying in John's flat, shout out John, love you for that, which we had to get a train back to, and then like a 20-30 minute walk, and we were like too tight to pay for an Uber, so we're like, we'll walk it, obs. And even after the marathon I was just cutting around walking, and I remember being like, oh, check me out, look,
I feel great.
I'm still walking, I'm still like, because I hadn't experienced that. Normally I'm injured or can't walk after a race, and I was like, oh my gosh, slowing down, training effectively actually works.
Yeah.
For all the listeners that aren't watching, they just heard that burp.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, and then we go into my Girona ultramarathon. I've still got PTSD over that one. We won't discuss that. Hated every second of it.
Oh, I thought it was a spider, it's a leaf.
Not again. And that's us pretty much caught up.
Yeah.
So that's first episode done.
That was a brief wrap up of...
We didn't really talk about anything interesting, I don't think, except for just catching you guys back up. We will go into all of those races individually, I think, so there's so much to unpack.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just a hi, we are back, we're going to chat shit together, and if you enjoy it...
Continuously, every Sunday.
I'm going to say the cringy thing, subscribe.
Goodbye.
I can't do it yet. Bye.